North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. But, and he's got room. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. North Texas in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Got his man. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. Gets the back moving. To the air on first down. Gets it to the back. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for the score. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. Let's talk a minute about North Texas. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Touchdown, Mean Green! Into the end zone. Looking to throw on first down. He fires to the left side.
Well, if at first you succeed, try again. They've already linked up twice for touchdown passes, so no question the quarterback here still in the first half looking for his go-to guy, but you got to give the defense credit there. They were expecting it, and they were able to make sure that one fell incomplete.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Another incompletion on third down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Pittman. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking downfield very late in the half. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a...
North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Pittman. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And talk about being an impact player.
Now this offense is back on the field. Looking downfield on first down. Snags it over the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the back. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Pittman.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
Just keeps slinging it. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were... Fourth and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive? Wants to pass. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a... And they'll get off 1 more play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's King. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've reached a break, and North Texas has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. The Mean Green starting play in the final period here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Pittman. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Trying play action. Looking left. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shots. First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. A little too anxious to get started on the outside, and that's a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Looking for a huge play. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jackson. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Yeah, great catch, but great read. I love the quarterback understanding. You're going to see the blitz. I'm going to get the ball to my running back quickly, let him get the first down. Nice job by the quarterback seeing that really fast.
And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Love the competitive nature by the defender on that play. That's just a 50-50 ball, and that defender swatted it away.
Snagged in the middle, it's Pittman. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Hey, listen, as a receiver, you're running that hitch route against man coverage. You can't loaf on it, right? I know it's just a little short throw, but you've got to make the defender think you might be going deep. So a nice job not just taking it easy on the play. He put his foot in the ground, he drove back to the ball, and made it easy on his quarterback.
Timeout taken by Baylor, it's 2nd. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Wide receiver comes in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Baylor Bears call their third and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Now the play fake. Fires left.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in